So our basic presence, it's uncomplicated. It's sweet, it's innocent, it's free, it's beautiful. It's not divided. It's not separate from life. Like if I came over there and stepped into your presence, there wouldn't be any sense of division. There wouldn't be any sense of fight. There wouldn't be any sense of judgment. There'd just be like this warm, open radiance. And we can experience this if we just give ourselves permission just to slow down and just be quiet. Just slow down and be quiet. Or if we can just, sometimes we come to it through the doorway of pain. If we have so much pain arising within us, and we say, I have no idea what the hell to do anymore. And at some point the mind just like surrenders. And we just come into this space of like, holy shit, like, I have no idea how to go forward. And yet there's this awake, alive presence that's beautiful, that's sincere, just right there. Just right there, in a moment of total exhaustion, or total, our life totally falling apart. It's a beautiful thing. And so this presence, it's always here. It would be impossible not to be present. It'd be absolutely impossible. If we weren't present, all these people talk about trying to get into the now, try to do this, try to do that, trying to be present. If we weren't present, we'd be dead. Presence is just pouring out of us in every moment. Now we may be present and have a lot of thoughts going on in our mind, which we find really entertaining, and so we're engaged in those thoughts, we're engaged in that insanity. I think that's a normal human experience. But if we're ever confused, don't we know that we're confused? Don't we know it? If we're ever angry, don't we know we're angry? If we're ever sad, don't we know we're sad? And so there must be something here that's awake to the sadness, that's awake to the anger, that's awake to the confusion. And so if we want to be free, we make our identity our home in this basic wakefulness. And I keep calling it basic, but when you step into it, it feels like a tremendous relief. It feels like you just dropped, 8,000 pounds of karmic weight off your shoulders. So it's a huge thing when you step into it. When you step into it, it feels like such a relief, like such an amazing relief. And so this is the first thing that I wanted to speak about, was that this presence is always here, and in every moment we have a choice, whether just to be simple, to be innocent, to be our basic presence, or to be lost in our mind, lost in confusion, identified with thought, whatever you want to call that. And so the teaching is if you want to be more of this and less of this, don't believe in this. Just don't believe the very thoughts that go through your mind.